All right. Rob, let's get to LeBron or get back to LeBron. We started the show talking about him scoring 40,000 points, the only player in NBA history to score that many points. And he's going to keep increasing it. I mean, I don't know where it'll go. It depends. I mean, if he it's not out of the realm of reality that he could play 3 more years, Rob, and get that thing to 45.
I find that hard to believe that he'll play 3 years, but you never know.
Rob G, tell us, I mean, you don't have to come on the air, but work out on your calculator. Like if he averaged, say, 20 points a game for 3 more years, playing, say, 60 games a year, make it 55. See how high he might push this thing. But anyway, Rob, while Rob G does that,
that's his math assignment.
Listen, obviously, you already did it?
No.
Yeah, Chris, call calculator, my guy.
You got a calculator.
Yeah, so he'd be over 43,000.
Okay.
43. Okay, so he probably won't get to 45. That's probably unlikely.
That would be incredible.
43 is ridiculous. This is incredible. But Rob, look, congratulations to LeBron. It's fantastic. And everybody, what they want to talk about is the GOAT debate, obviously, because LeBron's done something no one has ever done. And while, Rob, I think this is a tremendous achievement, I don't personally think it moves the needle on the GOAT debate, because you and I talked about it a couple of weeks ago. When we're judging athletes and their overall greatness, who was better, we tend to take peak over longevity.
Right, because this is a longevity kind of thing. Like he's played a long time and he's played at a high level, so he's going to amass a lot of points. But it doesn't, and he already had the record, Chris, for the most points when he passed Kareem. I don't know how that changes anything. He's already
if it was just about the all-time leading scorer, we would have had Kareem as the GOAT.
Right, and that wasn't the case.
Before LeBron broke his record, right. So it's not like it's an anti-LeBron thing, because Kareem scored more than Jordan. Karl Malone, Kobe Bryant, they scored more than Jordan as far as total points. But we never said they were the GOAT above Mike. And so that's why, Rob, one reason I don't think this really changes anything in that regard.
Yeah, I agree. It's for people who want to make a case for him, and they'll just say, nobody else ever scored 40,000 points. Okay, nobody else played all these years and all this time and didn't go to right. Like he's going to have all those other things too, Chris, that goes with it. And it's not a knock on him or disrespect. It's just, you just said it. Despite what Kareem had done, and Chris, if you really want to do it, like Kareem with the numbers, Kareem at Power Memorial High School in New York, Kareem at UCLA. I mean, what didn't Kareem do? Like,
right.
And people, and the all-time leading scorer in the NBA, and people still weren't quick to say he's the greatest.
Right. And because, one, we know we're talking about NBA,
right?
When we talk about
if you want to make a case that he's the greatest,
you could make that for LeBron and Kareem over Jordan. If you want to include for LeBron, it would be high school. For Kareem, it'd be high school and college.
Easily,
just dominating every level. Jordan was I don't know if we say a late bloomer, but in college, Chris, he just
help me with this.
Is
this real? I saw something, and look, that Michael Jordan in championship games. Chris, have you seen this? Michael Jordan has played in the championship 11 times, and I'll give you the
championship.
Okay, in his career. In a championship game, okay, or championship.
You mean a game 7?
No, like to win a championship series. Okay, here it is. NCAA, he's 1-0 when they play in the championship. The Olympics, 2-0. NBA, 6-0. And I guess the FIBA World Classics, right, Chris?
Right.
He was 2-0 in that. So it says what?
So are those series? Some of them?
Yeah, let me read.
Yeah.
Let me read it. In games, it just says Michael Jordan played for a championship 11 times.
Right.
He's 11-0 in those games / series.
Yeah,
that adds up, right? I wasn't sure about the FIBA, right? NCAA, he won a championship.
Right.
Olympics 2, 6-0 in the NBA, and in the FIBA 2-0.
So it basically what that basically tells you is when everything was on the line.
He always
Jordan
won.
Was at his best. Yeah, and he always won. Here's another reason, Rob, that I think that, again, not trying to take anything away from LeBron's accomplishment, but here's another reason I don't think it moves the needle on the GOAT debate, Rob. But check this out. And the reason is the prominence of the three-point shot. LeBron James, Rob, has attempted more three-pointers than everyone else in the top 20 all-time scoring.
Is that right?
Everybody else. James Harden is the only one to attempt, well, he's 21st in scoring, and he attempted more threes than LeBron. Then you have to go all the way down to, heck, LeBron attempted more threes than Reggie Miller and Dirk Nowitzki. And so that's a big part of it, too. Rob, LeBron is 5th all-time in three-pointers attempted.
Wow.
And he attempted 6,857 threes. Kareem attempted 18. Karl Malone attempted 310. Kobe attempted 5,546, so he's close. Michael Jordan only attempted 1,778. So that is another thing, and it's not LeBron's fault. It's just the different eras and the difference in the game.
Right. It's just
but that when you take almost 7,000 shots that are worth 3 points compared to somebody who takes 1,700, or in Kareem's case, 18 that are worth 3, then that when you look at that also is a factor. Guys are going to score more today. They do. Right? Because a lot of the shots they take are worth 3 points. And we're quickly, Rob, heading to a point where a lot of guys in the league, 50% of their shots are going to be worth 3 points rather than 2.
Steph is there already, right?
Steph takes 12 threes a game.
Wow.
All right. Luka takes 10. So that's part of it too. Again, not to take anything away from LeBron, but I think when you look at that would, that weighs into why I don't think it moves the needle on the GOAT conversation.
Right.
Now,
I agree.
if LeBron wins the championship this year and plays lights out, then that moves the needle more to me.
Well, hopefully they don't play Denver, because we see the results.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. They can't beat Denver.
They can't beat Denver.
They can't beat Denver.
They look good against them for like 3 quarters, and then they can't.
And that's how it was in the playoffs last year.
I know Rob G doesn't want to hear it. Stop bringing up old stuff. Rob G, you watched it. Saturday night, Rob G had his Saturday night ruined. He thought they were going to finally win one.
Rob, when you were describing how it ended, I was like, were you talking about the one at the Kobe statue night or opening night or game 4 or
right,
game
which
2?
one? Right.
Yeah, because they're all the same. So you could have been bringing up old stuff for all I know.
It was.
It really is similar.
It seems similar. Right.
No doubt about it. All right, 877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369. Your turn to weigh in. Does LeBron becoming the first player ever to reach 40,000 points, does that move the needle on the GOAT conversation? Rob, I'm going to say this before we go. Here's the one thing I'll throw out to the listeners, and maybe you guys address this in your answers. Remember when, during the pandemic, when we showed The Last Dance was on, and everybody was watching it, and that moved the needle among millennials. Now, older generation had already had Jordan as the GOAT, but among the younger, like 18 to 35-year-olds, The Last Dance moved the needle into terms of more of them beginning to think Jordan was the GOAT over LeBron. Does something like this, and there are more things, like LeBron, we watched LeBron pass Kareem. We've watched LeBron get to 40,000. We're watching him in year 21 play phenomenal basketball. Does this move the needle? Will this have the last dance effect, if you will, where people think, oh, I'm seeing LeBron do this, right before my eyes? Will that move the needle in terms of people, younger people especially, thinking, oh, LeBron is the GOAT? So 877-99 on Fox, your turn to weigh in. Does LeBron's conquering of 40,000 points play a factor or move the needle in the GOAT debate? Your thoughts next. Couple Fox Sports Radio.
All right, let's kick it off with Chris in Phoenix. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Chris?
What's going on, Rob and Chris? How you guys doing?
Doing great. How are you?
Man. How are you?
I'm doing good. Appreciate taking my call, you guys.
No doubt.
Yep.
I do think LeBron does move the needle a little bit just because the longevity does come into play. I mean, we reward it on the NFL side, but we don't reward it on the NBA side. I think those guys are just as athletic as.
Can you explain that? How do we reward it on the NFL side?
Because we constantly call Tom Brady to go, and his
that's because he's got 7 championships. That's because he got 7 championships. It's not because he played till he was 25.
True, but he also took him 10 years to get back to starting winning again.
But 7, man, no friend. Hold on, don't hang up on him. Keep going. No franchise has won as many as Brady. Like that's a different. I'm sorry, like we don't do it in football. Emmitt Smith is not viewed widely as the best running back ever. Frank Gore is 3rd all time in yards. Nobody thinks he's even a top 10 running back of all time. So I don't think we do it in football. That was my point. Brady, Rob, would you agree? Brady's not because he played till he was 45. It's because he got the 7 rings.
Because if Brady wouldn't have won again after those 3, no.
Right.
He could have played till 45. It is.
Right.
It's about the winning. And that's the other thing we talk about with LeBron. You got to be careful that you play another 3 years, Chris, and don't win. You know what I mean? And then people look at you and go, he played 20, 23, 24 years and won 4 championships.
Right.
Don't feel that good. It just doesn't. Raphael in Cincinnati, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Rafi?
What's going on, good brothers? For me, it doesn't move the needle for Bron because he's already a GOAT. He's just not my GOAT. For others, whether he is a GOAT, sure, that's up for debate. I know Pat Riley, he always says that Kareem is the greatest basketball player ever. And that's a valid, argument on Riley's part. I think that at a certain point in Bron's career, when he saw that the championships, he wasn't going to touch 6. Jordan 6. So I think he did concentrate on moving up the statistical achievement ladder and to build more cred for his GOAT argument.
Right.
And I think that Bron, Brew, you mentioned the 3-point attempts and everything.
Right.
And Bron saw that as a way of climbing up the ladder that much faster as far as all-time points, I'm not taking anything away from Bron, but and Rob P., you said it right there. See, it's winning. And I think that at a point in Bron's career, I think he eschewed winning, put that to the side, and focused on personal stats.
I think he was trying to win. I don't think he eschewed win. I just think he wasn't able to. I mean, I don't think he ever said, because his numbers have been constant his whole career, essentially. Once he started averaging like 27 plus, he's done that pretty much his whole career after like year 3. So, Rob, I don't think I think he understood maybe the way to pass Jordan in people's eyes is individual achievements.
Yeah, I think he just felt like
I don't think he
not that he didn't want to win, but he knew that he had to put up some numbers as well. You know what I mean? To make his resume.
That's his argument.
That's the only argument he has because he's lost a lot, even though he's won 4 championships. Right.
Right.
David in Nashville. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, David?
Hey, how y'all doing tonight?
Doing great.
How
are you,
man? How are you?
Doing good. But hey, I'm gonna say LeBron is the GOAT, man. And this is my argument. This is why I say that. Okay, so he hit the 40,000 points this year. He's played 21 seasons, but y'all do realize he just passed Jordan in shot attempts this year, and he's played 6 more seasons than Jordan did. So just imagine if he jacked up shots at the volume that Jordan did, he would have broke the record 3 years ago. And that's how.
But that's it. That's your argument,
Right? Is that it?
And in the four rings to 6. I mean, that's really the only.
I mean,
No, it's not. It's not 4-6. It's 6. He's got 6 losses as many times in the finals as Jordan has wins. Like, it's not just the 4-6.
Okay, so y'all, and that's another thing. People count the finals losses, but Jordan played 15 years.
No, you got to count.
I'll say this: Jordan won a championship every 2.5 years. LeBron's won one every 5 years.
Okay, and
that's a big difference.
Last thing I want to tell y'all is tighten up, baby. We coming back this year.
Who? The Lakers?
No, Titans. Tighten up.
Oh, the Titans. Good luck with that. Yeah, okay. All right, Dave. Thanks, man. We appreciate it. I love the enthusiasm, but I'm not doubted. Chili Tim in Atlanta, you're on the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Chili Tim?
What up, Rob? What up, Nuke?
What up, Noob? How you doing, man?
Oh, man, I'm doing good. You know, these LeBron millions, they kill me, man. Especially your partner, Chris, Malibu's Most Wanted, on your show. You know why I called him that, right?
I got an idea.
Okay, so he'll make an excuse for LeBron. You know, he'll push the 40,000 points to GOAT, but then he'll turn around in the same argument and he'll make, well, like with Patrick Mahomes, he said, well, you know, Patrick Mahomes, you know, he has 3 Super Bowls in 6 years, and had he had his offensive line, you know, he would have 4 and Brady would have 6. So you like make up your mind, dude, because you'll use it to give you know, LeBron, and then you do it for Mahomes, and that's what bothers me about these millions of LeBron. And number 2, if you look at LeBron, Kareem, and Karl Malone, these guys played almost like 20 years apiece, so it's a longevity award. Okay, and I'll give him credit to be as good.
Right, but it is longevity. Exactly.
It is longevity. Come on, man.
That's why there's a scoring average too. You know what I mean?
To me, that means more is points per game, and obviously Jordan's number 1 in that. So